You ever work so hard to prove yourself that once you finally succeed, you don't know who you are without the struggle? That's where this story begins. Not with a chase, not with a joke, but with silence. Because after everything that happened in the first film, after predators and prey nearly tore each other apart, Judy Hopps finally became what she always dreamed of. A real officer in Zootopia and Nick Wilde. He became the city's first fox cop. On paper, it's perfect. But life isn't paper. The city feels calmer now, to calm. And sometimes peace can feel almost uncomfortable. Because Judy doesn't just want peace, she wants purpose. Nick doesn't just want a badge, he wants belonging. And both of them are quietly asking themselves something they're too afraid to say out loud. What happens after you prove everyone wrong? Zootopia starts changing. A new district opens, one built on advanced technology and AI surveillance. Smarter city within the city. Crime prediction systems. Emotion scanners. It's algorithms that decide who might cause trouble before they actually do. It sounds safe, efficient. But something feels off. Reports start coming in. Predators being flagged more often than prey. Old biases just repackaged in new technology. And suddenly, history starts whispering again. Judy sees the numbers first. Nick feels the looks first. Because no matter how many medals he earns, some animals still see fox before they see officer. And that hurts in a way he pretends not to notice. There's a quiet scene between them one night. No action. No jokes. Just the two of them sitting on a rooftop, overlooking the glowing skyline of Zootopia. Judy says, "We fixed it once." Nick replies, "Did we? Or did we just pause it?" That's the heart of this sequel. Not another conspiracy. Not another villain twirling a mustache. But a question. Can a city really change? Or does it just learn to hide its problems better? As they investigate deeper, they discover the system was designed by a tech visionary who truly believes he's helping. He argues that numbers don't lie. But numbers can be trained. Biased data creates biased predictions. And suddenly, Judy is forced to confront something uncomfortable. She once assumed predators were going savage. Now the system assumes they might. It's a different method. Same fear. Nick becomes the face of the issue. An anonymous complaint questions whether foxes are statistically more likely to bend rules. He laughs it off in front of others. But later, alone, you see it in his eyes. Exhaustion. Because it's tiring proving yourself over and over. Their partnership gets tested. Judy wants to expose the flaw publicly. Nick wants to approach it carefully. He's finally part of the system. Doesn't want to burn it down. For the first time, they're not completely aligned. It's subtle, emotional, real. Because growth sometimes means disagreeing. There's a powerful moment where Nick asks Judy, "If this city never fully trusts me, will you?" And she doesn't answer immediately, not because she doubts him, but because she realizes trust isn't something you say, it's something you show. The climax isn't just about shutting down a corrupt machine, it's about choice. They gather evidence proving the algorithm was built on decades of biased policing data. They reveal it publicly, not with anger, but with truth. The city reacts. Some animals are defensive, some are ashamed, some are relieved. And the tech visionary? He isn't evil, it's misguided, which somehow feels more realistic. Because the scariest problems aren't caused by villains, they're caused by good intentions mixed with blind spots. In the end, the system is redesigned, not erased. Community voices are included. Data becomes transparent. And Nick, he doesn't just remain a cop. He becomes part of the committee shaping future policy. Not because he's perfect, but because he's experienced what it feels like to be judged by assumptions. Judy learned something too. Being the first bunny cop was never just about breaking barriers. It was about making sure no one else has to break them alone. The final scene mirrors that rooftop moment. The skyline still glows, but this time, the city feels alive again. It's not perfect, but trying. Nick nudges Judy and says, "You know, carrots? Proving them wrong is exhausting." She smiles. Then maybe we stop proving, just start building. And for the first time, it doesn't feel like they're fighting the city. It feels like they're part of it. Stories like this mean something to you? The kind that mix hope with honesty, then maybe that's why we keep coming back to films like this. They remind us that growth isn't loud, it's consistent. And if you'd like to explore more stories that feel a little deeper than they look on the surface, stick around. There's always another city to talk about, maybe another lesson waiting inside it.